In this video, I'm going to show you how to use ArcGIS Online to create maps that are useful for this particular course. And so you should come across this page. It might not look the same as yours, but you should see your name in the top right-hand corner. Go ahead and click on Map right here, and this will take you then to the map. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to zoom into Indiana. We don't want to zoom in so that all of Indiana can't be seen. Oh, this is perfect. Look at how we got all of Indiana is in our view here. That's exactly what we want. All right, so let's go add some data. To add the data, we're going to click the Add button, and then we're going to search for layers. And to search for layers, first thing you do is to change the My Content, and we're going to, instead of searching a small amount of data, we're going to search a limitless amount of data, and that's the ArcGIS Online, so it's thousands and thousands of layers. What we're going to do is these vertical bars, click on this tab right here, and then what we're going to do is then click on that. What that's going to do is it's now going to say, okay, we're going to only search for the particular layers found somewhere in this map view. So it's going to maybe include Illinois, Ohio data or whatever, but at least we know we're not going to have China, Vietnam or anything like that. We're going to only have the data that's in our particular view here. All right, so let's search for some data. So for this particular assignment, we've been asked to find glacial boundaries of Indiana. But first, we're going to find the underlying base map. And a good one to use, search LIDAR color hill. Hit enter. And we've got Iowa options, and we scroll down here, and this is what we want. LIDAR color hillshade. This was produced by the Indiana Geological Society. So that's produced there, and so what we'll do is we'll click on that, and now we have the options here, add to map or use as base map. We're going to choose the use as base map option. What that's going to do is eliminate all of this other stuff, and so all we're going to see here is just this particular map. And I go ahead and I say use as base map, and we can see now that that map has been added as our underlying base map. What this is showing is elevation. So this is showcasing topography, and we see once again areas. This we've seen already numerous times in this course, so I don't need to explain it again. All right, let's go back and search for our glacial boundaries. And knowing what I know, all we have to do is search Wisconsin glacial. Hit enter. All right, so we've got the two glacial boundaries that are of relevance to us here. First off, the glacial Wisconsin glacial limit. We want to go ahead and click on that, add it to the map. It should overlay on top of our base map the Wisconsin glacial boundary line. So now we have that. This other one here, the glacial pre-Wisconsin glacial limit, that's the Illinois glacial boundary. We'll go ahead and add that one to the map. And this is the familiar map that we've seen numerous times that showcases where the Illinois glacial boundary ended and where the Wisconsin glacial boundary ended, and of course our topography underneath that. All right, let's save this map since it's looking good. Save as, and so we're going to say glacial boundaries and topography. We're going to add it to G327 as a tag, so we'll tag it. Don't need to do anything for description. And for here, just leave it as is. Go ahead and click Save Map. And then what you're going to do is you're going to hit Share. You're going to click both of these buttons, and then you're going to then copy that particular link right there and paste it into your assignment. So you go back to the assignment, and then you'll paste that, and bingo, we've got Map 1 done. Now we'll do New Map, Create New Map. And this should take us back to the beginning. We'll start all over again where we zoomed to Indiana. And this time we're going to get that same hillshade, that same LiDAR, but we're not going to use it as the base map. This time, instead, we're going to use it, just add it to the map. So go back to previously, same idea, which we go back, we search for just our little area. And we're searching for LiDAR color hill. Maybe zoom in more to Indiana, get better options here, and boom, we got the one that we want. All right, like I said, add to map. All right, now we're going to go back and search this time for physiographic regions. And of course, we've got a lot to go through here, and we've got, boom, this one right here. I want you to choose this one right here. It's by Alina Stevens, NRCS. So we'll go ahead and add that particular layer to the map. And now we have our physiographic regions in which they've been added to our particular map. And now we can see them all when we zoom out. And so now what we can do is zoom in, zoom out. There it is. Okay, there's our underlying base map. Cool. Want to make sure that's there. And what I want you to do is go over here and you click on this particular tab, Show Contents of Map. And what we can do is you can change the symbology. And so what we're going to do in this case, we're going to go over here to the More Options. And if we go down, look at Manage Labels. I think these labels are a little too much, a little too bold, let's say. So I'm going to go ahead and unbold them and maybe change it to Arial, a little cleaner font in my mind. And you can do whatever you want. You can change that if you want as well. But I want to see some type of change on your particular map. Another thing you could do is you could then change the colors. So change the style. And so we go over here, do Options, Symbols, change symbols, that outline. Instead of a purple outline, let's say I want red. You can do whatever color you want. So I want red, select it, come down here, okay, and it should see the change. All right, next up we're going to do is we're going to save this map, save as, and this one, Physiographic Regions and Topography. And once again, G327. And save everything as is, save map. And you'll do the same and you'll share it. And you'll copy and paste that, and that's map 2. Now we're going to create our third map. So go ahead, New Map, Create New Map. And same deal where we'll zoom into Indiana and we're going to search for some layers. So zoom in, Add, Search, change from My Content to ArcGIS Online. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to search for the Indiana Economic Growth Regions, and all we have to do if we zoom into our area is write EGRS, and then once again do our deal where we make sure we're just looking in Indiana, and then search for them, and scroll down, and we should see, boom, right there. We're going to add that to the map. We're going to change the symbology so we can see through this particular image here. So I'm going to go back, hit this particular here, Show Contents of Map. I got this here, this particular shapes, change styles, the thing there. Go down to the second one, Options, Symbols. We're going to change the symbols. So click there, and I want the fill to this line right here. So click this box with the red diagonal line. And then I'm also going to change the outline. So we'll go then the outline. You can do whatever you want, but since green is, I guess, is money, so we'll do that one. Come down here, okay, and our map has changed. All right, so we've changed our symbology. Oh, whoa, I must not have saved it. Very important, you need to save it. So I'm going to go back up once again, fill, no color, outline, going to be green. And what did I not do? I didn't hit OK, and I didn't hit done. So I need to hit done, and then now we go back. We're going to add our second layer. So search for layers, same deal as always, and this time we're going to get data straight from the source. So INDOT, I-N-D-O-T, that's the Indiana Department of Transportation, Interstates. Go ahead and search for it, and boom, should be the top one. In this case, add it to the map. And all right, go ahead and we'll now save it. Save as. This one is Economic Growth Regions and Interstates. Tag it up as G327. Same as always, same thing. This is all the same. Share it, click both, copy, paste, and that's map 3. And now we'll do our last map. So once again, new map, create a new one. And once again, same deal as always. We'll zoom into Indiana. And we'll search for our layers there in the ArcGIS Online. All right. What we can do is we'll go ahead and click on the search and do counties as our search. And we'll do the first one, USA Counties. This is Esri. This is the real deal. This is produced by Esri. So this is produced by the people who produce ArcGIS. So let's go ahead and click on it. Add to map. And once that's added, we should see all of the counties of the United States. Let's go ahead now. Let's play around with that and change that. So we'll go back and click on this middle part here where we can then show the contents. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to do filter. Hit the filter, and this first tab, you might not see it, it's a drop-down bar right there. We're going to go down to state name. Make sure that stays is, and here we have to write perfectly INDIANA. And then apply filter now should become available. Click on apply filter, and we have a county map now. All right, next up we're going to change the symbology. So come over here, hit options there, symbols, fill. We want no color. We want no fill. We want to be able to see through it. So come back through here, make sure okay, done. Alrighty. Next up, I want to go over here to this 3 dots, more options, create labels. Okay. And now we have a county map of Indiana in which underneath it you can see the different locations of different cities, different highways, and you can change the base map subsequently. So maybe if you want to switch to something cool like dark gray canvas or maybe light gray canvas, you can play around with that. So for this one, we're going to save as, and the title will be Indiana County Map G327. Same as always, save it. Come back to share and click both of those, copy, paste, and send that your way. Finally, for the last map, map 5, choose your own adventure. Do whatever you want. Make a map of whatever, include that as map 5, and that completes activity number 2.